Hello, my name is Savannah Halstead, and this is my persuasive speech on why you should spay or neuter your animals.
Hi, I'm Roy Halliday. As pet owners, we can help end the suffering of millions of dogs and cats. Animal shelters struggle to assist in huge numbers of animal litters. Many more suffer on the streets, never even reaching the safety of a shelter. My family does our part in making sure our pets are spayed and neutered. For more information, contact my friends at the Humane Society of the United States. Remember, pets are for life.
Did you know that approximately 3.7 million animals are having to be euthanized at shelters each year because there is an overpopulation of cats and dogs and not enough willing adopters? Hi, my name is Savannah Halstead, and I'm here today to persuade you on why you should have your loving animal companion spayed or neutered. I am a huge animal lover, and I try to do everything I can to help out a pet in need. In the town I live in, I see stray dogs and feral cats everywhere, and new litters every other month. These new litters have more litters, and it needs to stop. Spaying or neutering your pet gives him or her health and other general benefits. It is cost-friendly, and it helps out the animal shelters. Spaying, which is the removing of the ovaries and uterus of a female pet, and neutering, which is the removal of the testicles of your male dog or cat, gives your animal a plethora of benefits. According to ASPCA, which is the American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, spaying your animal will reduce her risk of getting uterine infections or ovarian cancer. For dogs, it's 50%, and for cats, it's a 90% chance that they will get ovarian cancer if they are not spayed. The same goes for males. If they are neutered, they have a less chance of getting testicular cancer or an enlarged prostate gland. Once your female is spayed, they will never go into heat again, and you won't have to deal with the mess. Cats stay in heat for 7 to 10 days every few weeks, and dogs stay in heat for 2 to 3 weeks every season. Spaying or neutering your animal stops their desire of wanting to roam and leave your house, and stops them marking their territory by spraying. There is an old myth that your pet will get fat after the procedure. That is simply not true. Your pet doesn't gain weight after this procedure. Only lack of exercise and overeating will do that. Depending on what clinic you take your pet to, it can cost anywhere from $60 to $200. That may seem kind of spendy, but think about the money you'd have to fork out if your dog or cat had babies of their own. Taking care of a litter of animals could cost way more than one simple procedure, up to $250 to $1,000 depending on what kind of breed you have. When a female pet gives birth, complications may occur, causing you to take your animal to the vet for a C-section. A C-section alone costs $1,200. Humane societies have low-cost spaying and neutering, and putting an animal into your budget should always be considered before you ever get one. As I mentioned in the beginning, there's a huge growth of cats and dogs coming into shelters with just not enough space or willing adopters. For this reason, shelters are having to euthanize healthy and loving cats and dogs, since that is the only humane thing to do, instead of just leaving them on the streets to starve and die by themselves. If you're listening to this and you're thinking, I don't even own a pet, why is this my problem? It is your problem, because millions of tax dollars are spent annually to shelter and care for stray, abandoned, and unwanted pets. Stray animals could also pose a threat to your neighborhoods because they lack the social interaction with humans and other animals. Human health is also threatened by the danger of transmittable diseases, which is rabies, animal bites, and attacks. Most animal attacks that happen come from unspayed or unneutered animals. Only spaying and neutering can end the overpopulation problem. To conclude my speech, I hope I persuaded you to spay or neuter your animal friend if you haven't already done so. A spayed or neutered animal has some great health benefits. It's not too much for this procedure, and it helps stop the overcrowding of animals ending up in shelters. and we can slowly decrease the 3.7 million animals having to be euthanized each year. Thank you.